Hey everybody, it's Stephanie from ModCityMag.com and welcome to day 2 of the Mod City Music Business 101 Bootcamp. Very long title. Yesterday we discussed artist management and the different artist managers that take part in an artist career. Today we're going to discuss the world of booking shows. There are different ways that you can book shows depending on the level that you are at in your career. You can either have a booking agent or work with an agency, you can have an independent contractor, or you can do self-booking. Let's dive a little bit deeper into each one of those categories. Again, bear with me and my handwritten notes. I'll make sure to post these in the description so you can read them better. This is just more for me looking along. Alright, so let's start off with the opposite. A well-established artist who has a manager, has a label. They are doing really well and they don't necessarily have to scope out shows. People are coming to them and saying, hey, we want to book you. This would be working with an artist or a booking agency. There are a few big name booking agencies that we can discuss. CAA is one of them. The Agency Group is another. Windish Agency and William Morris are probably the 4 most well-known big name booking agencies that represent really big name artists. The pro of working with a big name agency is they have established contacts. They work with venues across the country and know the promoters and the people who or the bookers at the venues. Booking shows and the concert promotion is a whole nother world that I don't want to dive too deep into today. I could probably make a whole nother video series on concert promotion, and I might actually do that at some point. But today we're just going to stick on the basics. So basically, to work with an agency is you have those established contacts. These booking agents have worked in the industry for many, many years. They know what are good venues and what are bad venues to not book at, who's going to treat you right when you are playing at their venue, and who's not going to, feed you good food or pay you the amount they said they're going to pay you. Booking agents are kind of like the managers or the protectors of all things road related once you hit a certain part of your career. They do work hand in hand with tour managers for those who have a higher level of career. They oftentimes represent many, many artists. Some of those bigger names I mentioned, CAA, the Agency Group, are really top industry competitors right now as far as booking agencies go. They represent top name artists and have huge rosters. Booking agencies often have their main agents who are kind of the people who have worked in it. They're broken into regions sometimes or different states, and then they have assistants that help with the day-to-day stuff. Working with a booking agency really helps you find the greatest impact if you are a well-known artist. They're going to book you at the places that are going to help advance your career and are going to give you the most exposure. They know all the details of how big a venue size is, how many people they think they are able to get into that venue. They want to see you have successful shows. And the way they make their income is based on your income of the show. So obviously, they want you to have a better show experience so that you will then bring in more income and they make more income. Again, booking agencies typically take a percentage either off of the shows individually or off of an overall tour. Working with independent contractors is another option if you are either just starting out or you're at that next level or you are a huge artist and have an independent contractor doing booking for you. There are many successful independent contractors who are just individuals who work out of their house and book shows successfully. There are people who have been in the industry and have built those contacts and are able to do that. It's very difficult to start as an independent contractor without those established contacts. Many people starting off as beginning booking agents independently have to spend time going to each venue and making those contacts, seeing what those venues look like, and making sure that you are picking the right things for the right shows for your artists. Many independent contractors fail in that respect, that they're able to book shows, but they don't book successful shows, and they don't pick the right ones for their artists. And so it can be a little risky if you hire an independent contractor. At the same time, they're a more affordable option. Many of these agencies take higher percentages, where independent contractor or independent booking agent may only take 10% or even less if they're just starting out, just to prove themselves, to you. So you may be able to get away with a little bit cheaper, but at the same time you're not getting the same quality. Finally, many bands these days who are trying to go the route of doing everything themselves are doing self-booking, and sometimes in the very beginning you just have to do self-booking. So that would be the artist actually calling up the venues and saying, hey, we want to play your venue at this night, are you available? And it's a lot of emailing and a lot of rejection in self-booking and in independent contractor booking. If you don't have that well-established company name behind you, many venues don't take you seriously, and it's a very difficult world. Still, there are many artists that are doing very successful with self-booking. So it's all based on the drive that you have and the dedication and the time you put into it, because it is definitely a very time-consuming process. And my advice, having done some independent contractor booking myself, is to really build those relationships with venues, get to know the person who is booking those shows, and really, kind of court them, take them out to coffee, or, you have to build that relationship. You have to set yourself apart from the 10 million booking inquiries they're getting a day. So it is very difficult, but you can do it, and there are bands that are successfully doing that. So that's, again, a little bit just the surface level of how to book a show and how that process works for artists in their career. Again, I will do my best to perhaps make a video that dives a little bit deeper into the actual world of concerts and shows, and it's actually called concert promotion. So, and I did that for a good 6 years of my life. So I do have some basic knowledge and some little deeper knowledge on that. So hopefully one day I will get around to doing that for you guys. But thank you so much for watching. If you missed yesterday on artist management, feel free to go back to the videos and check out day 1 of the Mod City Music Business 101 Bootcamp. Check back in tomorrow, because we're going to talk about the making up of a record label. So that should be interesting for some of you who have heard about record labels but don't know what goes on inside of them. So thank you so much and have a good day.